Welcome to week 8, our final week for the session. For this session, so as I was saying, somebody was asking about what I'm doing next, and I'm going to try as best I can to put together a stress and heart disease or stress management, sort of a mini webinar series, 4 weeks maybe, interactive, like the meditation is here. So that'll be coming, so you can watch for that on the BGH website. And or meditation. So then if I do that, I probably do 4 weeks of that and then maybe 4 weeks of meditation and rotate them a little bit. So you get a bit of a sense of different things. And so, yeah, and I want the stress management to be interactive and for you to give you an opportunity to try different things that might help as a coping strategy through the winter. All right, so how's meditation going for everybody this past week? Okay. Any new discoveries you've made or anything you're noticing that's getting easier or different?
It's quicker to get into it.
Quicker to get into it?
Yeah, like you relax quicker because we keep practicing, right? So
it's true.
Yeah.
It's getting easier to sort of drop into that quiet place.
Exactly.
Nice. Good. Yeah, I was just telling someone it's sort of like exercise. I think I've mentioned that before here too, is that it's just like an exercise program, right? We don't start feeling like finding it super easy, but in time it comes. It gets easier and easier. So good.
I think it's handy to know the breathing too, even if just day to day you start to feel a little anxious or something, even just to do some breathing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very powerful, the breathing, and such a good tool. And it's always available to us, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. It's
Thank
just
God.
always super easy. Yeah, exactly. Super easy to access, and no matter where you are, right, you can just take in that breath, and the more familiar it becomes, the easier it is just to go into that back breath. Maybe we'll do it one more time today before we go into our meditation.
Yeah, I never did learn that back breath.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
I missed that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll review it because it's a really powerful one. Yeah, I really like it. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, I don't know what's wrong with me, Gwen. I'm sorry I'm late again.
Not to worry. Just a minute or two.
Thank you.
We were just chit-chatting anyway, so it's totally fine. No worries.
Okay, good. Thank you. Being so nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Today, what I want to do is just a different variation on the pain meditation. I mentioned last week about that audio recording I was listening to of Thich Nhat Hanh, who's a very well-renowned meditator. And he had such a lovely little meditation that I wanted to share my own version of it with you. I've kind of adapted it a little bit to suit what we're doing and my own style, but the basic idea is from him, and he's just so lovely. You have to, if you get a chance to listen to him talk, he's just lovely, such a peaceful person.
What's his name again?
Thich Nhat Hanh.
How's his spell?
Oh, that's a good question. T-I-C, I'm going to guess, T-I-C-N-A-T-H H-A-N.
Oh, okay.
He's Vietnamese.
Yeah,
okay.
Nhat Hanh. I'll just double check it here. Thich Nhat Hanh. Oh, sorry, I've got it wrong. T-H-I-C-H.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but you say tick, I believe. And Nhat is N-H-A-T. And Han, I really didn't get it right at all. I was close though. You would have found it. H-A-H-A-N-H. Yeah. Yeah. He's lovely to listen to. Yeah. And I find, I think maybe I mentioned this last time, but I'm finding during, this isolation that we're going through right now, is just having someone's voice speaking to me is sort of soothing, and somehow the nervous system responds to just another person telling you nice things. So, I think it's really nice to hear another voice or that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And with a nice message, and yeah. Okay, so let's start with, sorry?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy listening to him. Yeah, there's lots of, once you look up his name, there'll be others that are also really lovely to listen to. It's just so many beautiful speakers out there that, it's good to start exploring and learning about. That's a good time, right? I was saying to be more introspective during this time, right? We get to turn inwards without all that busyness. You can still create busyness, right? But it's a bit calmer, right? I find my evenings are fairly free these days. So that's nice. All right, so let's start with alignment then and move into a back breath, and then we'll go into our soothing pain meditation. So just bring yourself up to a standing position.
Are you taping this?
I am, yes. Not our screens, not our
So
Zoom.
usually we would see you doing it.
Yeah, I have wait. Sorry about that. I forget sometimes to move my screen. So you are not going to be on the recording, but the recording is on a separate device right beside this one. So if you want to look at this again, you can. All right, so coming up to a standing position. I've got my long sweater because it's a bit chilly. But, and bring the side of your foot down onto the floor, just tucking that pad on the side of the foot under, lifting your toes and setting your foot down, facing straight forward. And then with the other foot, same thing, tuck that pad under. And again, listen to your body and just do as much as you can, right? If it's hurting, ease back a little bit. And that's what yoga and meditation is all about, really, is listening to your body, tuning in, right? We want to just keep tuning in and tuning in. Okay, so your feet are down, your legs, so I can see a little space through my legs here. So I'm going to push them together and turn them a little, because my knee caps are going in a little. So push and in. And everyone else, have a look down at your legs and see what your legs are doing. What are your legs doing? And fix them up with your muscles. Yeah, if you have to unbend one knee maybe bends more than the other or something, just even that out. You want to have your legs fairly straight. If you can have them straight, that's good. Not locked right back. Some people have those hyperextending joints. You don't want to do that. So nicely straight, but not locked, right? All right, bring your hands onto your hips, and you can tilt your tailbone up, tuck it under, and then come into the center. Just finding that center place. And again, listen to your body, don't push too hard. And then your rib cage. So placing your hands on your rib cage and just seeing, are they nicely tucked in? Maybe you don't need to do anything. Maybe they're just nicely tucked in as you are. But if you want to sort of double check, just pop them up, pop your rib cage up, pop it way in, tuck it way under, and then come into the center. Nice straight rib cage. Good. And then bring your hands, your elbows in close to your body, palms facing up. Take your hands out to the side. Do you feel your body relaxing now when we do this a little bit? Anybody? Not yet, some people, but for some parts maybe. Some parts are like, oh yeah, I remember this. This feels nice. All right, so just trying to remind your body how to be aligned. And then the last one is to, on the top of your head, just pulling up with just your, just as though someone's pulling your head up, the top of your head up. Whoop, I lost my shoulders. Don't lose your shoulders or your knees or your hips, and pull up. And that's sort of the magic one, I think. Really, one of the ones is if we start to sink like that, we can just pull up our whole body from the top. Good. So let's do the back breath from this standing position. So the back breath, if you haven't done it yet, you want to imagine you have wings on your back. So, and if I was to come and give you a little support on your back, which I would sometimes when we're in person, but just imagining that my thumbs are right along your spine and my fingers are spread out like that. And when you inhale into my hands, my hands will expand, your rib cage at the back expands, and then we shrink down. So we inhale and spread them out, spread the wings, and as you exhale, you bring them back together. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And to do this breath, if you don't know how to quite get the breath there, it's really difficult for now. Just imagine you're taking your breath there. Okay, so exhale completely. And as you inhale, take that breath towards your back and out to the sides, as though you're spreading those wings. And then exhale. And this time I'll count together. So again, inhale and spread, take the breath back and out to the sides for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then inhale again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. Inhale, and you can go in your own time. If I'm going too fast or slow, just go in your own time. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to a normal breath. Eventually you want to get to that timing where it's nice and a slow, steady inhale and a slow, steady exhale. And I just do it, people ask, through my nose or my mouth. I always do it through my nose. I kind of like doing it like that. That's always how I've done it. But you know, if something else works for you, it's totally fine. Do it like that. Totally fine. Somebody left us and just is coming back. So just 1 second here. Oh, Diane. Oh no, Diane. Diane missed the whole. Did you miss the whole back breathing, Diane?
You know what? I got cut off.
Oh,
I don't know if it was just me, but I had to, yeah, I was just totally cut out of it.
Oh no. Well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what technical difficulty. I didn't touch nothing.
That's okay. That happens. It happens totally. But you'll have to look on YouTube for it. We just did the back breath.
Of course. I'm like, oh.
Oh no. Okay. Anyway, so what I want you to do, Emily, I just don't have time to go through it again. So
Yeah,
I'll get
that's
you.
okay.
Okay, I'll get you all to have a seat then. thinking about your posture, have a seat. And this meditation we'll do seated. Just getting my ball to sit on today. I'm in that kind of mood. And if you're feeling chilly, have your today I have my blanket sitting right beside me because it's a bit chilly. And as the sun goes down, I find the temperature in the room really is altered. All right. So, sitting up nice and tall in your seated position. If you want your blanket, you can, maybe you want to put your blanket on now.
It's a little hard to hear you.
Oh, is it? Okay.
For
Thank
me
you.
anywhere.
Okay. I will speak a little bit louder then. Is that okay? Is that a little bit better?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to speak louder but peacefully. All right. So if you want to put a blanket over you, that's a nice thing, nice cozy thing to do this time. All right. So just bring yourself in that nice tall seated position and take a nice deep breath. If you want, you can do that back breath, just breathing into your back. Essentially, the back breath is really breathing towards, as though you have wings, breathing towards your back and out to the sides. Slow and steady in and slow and steady out. It's a very, very important breath. That has direct access to the nervous system, to the relaxation response. So if you ever want to ignite the relaxation response, the back breath is the quickest and the most effective way to do that. All right, so just close your eyes and just practice that back breath a little bit while we're getting settled here in this seated position, calming our mind and our body and our breath. And anytime you're working with a difficult or painful emotion or pain, physical pain in the body, through meditation, you always want to begin with something relaxing, something peaceful and calming. And this is a good thing to do if you have something that you feel a bit anxious or nervous about. It's also good to do a few back breaths or something you know helps to calm you and relax you a little bit before you go into any kind of situation that might bring up anxiety of any kind. All right, so now focus your attention on something that feels uncomfortable for you. It could be that physical pain in the body. It could be your frustration with that physical pain in the body. Or it could be some emotional situation you're dealing with right now. We're all dealing with something together at the moment. Could be that. Just bring it to mind and notice where it is. Where is it? If it's emotion, where is it in your body? Our emotion is almost always located somewhere physically in our body. We might feel something in our chest or stomach or back or head. Just notice wherever that discomfort is. Just notice where it is. Notice how big it is. Or is it small? Just notice the shape. And you might find it takes a moment to think about these things, to see, oh, what does it look like? What color is it? If it had a color, what color would it be? What is the texture? Just going to mute your microphones. What is the texture? So you're just getting to know this pain a little bit. So for now, we're just going to set that aside. We're going to just know that it's there. We know a little more about it, but we're just going to leave it there. You might want to put your hands into your favorite mudra. Just make a circle with your hands in front of you, right on your lap, or on your knees, a little circle. Bringing your finger to your thumb, your index finger, or your pointer finger, whatever feels best for you. Good. And then just imagine that you are standing outside in front of one of those beautiful fall trees. That beautiful color, whatever color you want. But it's got some vibrancy and life to it. Even though it's the fall, it looks really, really vibrant and beautiful. And when you look at that tree, you are really taking in all that the tree takes in and all it represents. So in order for that tree to be there, so solid and consistent from year to year and season to season, it's taking in the sun, the wind, the earth, the air, everything that sustains this tree. You can see it as you look at this tree, as though you're looking at all of the universe and what it entails. And as you look at this tree, you're just noticing that it's with your eyes that you can see this tree. And you're realizing what a gift that your eyes are bringing to you. All of these things you can see right here in front of you with that tree. And you have some gratitude towards those eyes, and you're just really thankful for that gift of sight, being able to take in the tree with your eyes. And you may want to put a little smile on your face as you think about how much our eyes do for us every day, but particularly right now as you look at this tree, just sending a bit of that smile to your eyes. Good. And there's something that's very fulfilling about just looking at this tree and sending some gratitude to your eyes. And joy, a little bit of joy with that smile, right? There's almost a healing aspect to this viewing of the tree and appreciating your eyes. And now just bring your attention back into that painful place. Do you remember where it is and what it looks like? And with a bit of that healing energy that you've gained from the tree through your eyes, as though you can feel that in your body, just taking that feeling of joy and wonder, perhaps, and healing energy, taking that right into that painful place, wherever you have pain, be it physical, emotional. Just taking that healing energy of the tree and absorbing it into your body, wherever you need it. You may even still have that smile on your face, just a little one. And just stay in that place. You can continue to send that healing energy into that painful place. Or you have the option to go into a quiet meditation. And we'll go into silent meditation now. into the room. And when you feel ready, just begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe do a little shoulder roll. Or just move your body in any way you like. And open your eyes slowly and gently. And we will end there. Namaste, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming to all of these sessions, and I hope to see you again at another one. If you want to see any of these sessions or the future stress management series that I'm doing, you can always look me up on YouTube. Just use my name, Gwen Bevan, and it should pop up. The meditations are under Cardiac Rehab Meditation with Gwen Bevan. So, yeah, if you have any questions or you want to chit chat a little bit after the class, then you can stay with me. Otherwise, I will say goodbye. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
That's another 8 weeks already.